Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
All right, take a look. We are so excited because our studio has transformed. This is the time to do it.
Absolutely. So it's, of course, Neubauers that have helped us out, as they always do. They come in and within like a matter of minutes, they transform this place. We can't wait to show you all the intricate details of what they've done, but we love it. And we're going to be talking about holiday decorating ideas and tricks, things that you can use at home to make things sparkle even more.
I can't wait for this. We've already transformed our house, and I'm just like, I'm starting to get the little butterflies in my stomach.
What, because Christmas is coming?
Because Christmas is coming! Like, don't you get so excited this time of year?
Well, today is December 1st. We have 25 days until it's Christmas. All right, we hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, by the way. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on this Monday.
And, one of the things that we are very excited about that kind of leads in that we start to get pumped up about right after Thanksgiving is our PTL toy drive. And when we start to think about the holidays, this is something that brings us so much joy. We're coming fresh off the turkey fund and right into the next season of giving. And this is helping out so many families.
And we love this part so much. It's happening this Saturday, December 6th from 9 a.m. to noon at the Walmart in Cranberry. All of Team PTL is going to be there. We love meeting you in person. That's the most fun.
It is. And of course, this benefits Batch of Toys from Charlie Batch's foundation, the Batch Foundation. And I'm just distracted because I'm looking over at Ron's forecast. I'm very excited because it looks dry and yet again,
really good.
Very cold. So we're layering up on Saturday if you're going to come.
If you're going to come out, make sure you're dressing in layers. We're also happy that we're partnering with Isley's this year, and we want to encourage you, bring an unwrapped toy. The unwrapped part is really important, but we cannot wait to see you there. It is happening this Saturday.
We got to hang out with Isley's last week. They're really excited to be part of this big community effort. And I snagged some of the cartons of ice cream that were left over, and I brought home your favorite.
The cherry, the White House cherry.
The White House cherry.
Oh, it's so good.
Frankie was like, that is some good ice cream.
I know. Why?
So good.
I remember that as a kid, and as an adult, we have not gotten it. Now that I know Isley's makes it,
You're back in.
I'm back in.
We did have a couple people reach out too, and they were curious about their location, but it's not open yet. It's not going to open. They're hoping for the summer of this upcoming year, but not yet.
It'll be in the Strip District.
Yes.
All right. Before we move on, we do have to show you something really cute that a local school did. Of course, everyone knows about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Big deal every year. Well, kindergarten kids at Guildhall Elementary put on their own Thanksgiving Day Parade.
So take a listen to what they did.
It's a beautiful day for a parade here in our hallways. These kindergarten students have been preparing so well. Can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Always one of the most exciting times around here.
So kind of like the anchors that you would see kind of
they're hosting
talking about the Macy's Thanksgiving. We have two teachers, well, we have the teacher, Miss Hartbauer, and principal, Mr. Zunick, who are kind of the hosts of the parade.
And so they get everybody sort of hyped up, and they interviewed some of the students, and now we want to see the actual parade. You can see the balloons that the kids made. Let's roll it.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
I mean,
These kids,
adorable.
this is so adorable. I love that, you know what, the enthusiasm too that the principal has and the teacher, it's fantastic. And you just think about memories made in school. You'll remember this if you're one of those kindergartners.
So cute.
Yeah. Guildhall Elementary is in the West Jefferson Hills School District, so they're in Jefferson Hills. And we just had to share that. It's so cute.
Making memories out there.
All right, we hope you had a great weekend. Let's talk about ours. And let's start with yours.
Okay, so I kind of had like a Thanksgiving mashup. I did such a terrible job. I'm sure your social media feeds were just filled with family photos of people gathered for the holidays. We did such a bad job of taking family pictures this weekend, but we were living in the moment.
Well, that's the thing.
We were living in the moment.
Exactly. I mean, you have to give yourself a pass. Sometimes, it's more important to be in the moment.
I know. So I have a couple pictures. This is my centerpiece that I put together for Thanksgiving that we had at my house. This was from Aunt Terry's while we were waiting for all the food to come out. We played a couple rounds of bingo.
Ooh,
this
that looks
is
good.
what I made for our Friendsgiving. So we were supposed to have my sister-in-law in, and then as some of you may know, my kids came down with strep throat. My nephew had big basketball tryouts for high school coming up, and they were worried that he would get sick, so they postponed. Everybody in my house was better, and I had a whole turkey, and I was like, what are we gonna do with this? So we invited our neighbors over who also have kids who also are all the time sick, so they didn't care to come over.
It's all fine.
We made use of all the food that we had purchased, and were able to have a little gathering.
The food looked really good.
So good. It was so good. And then we saw a Christmas tree on sale at BJ's.
Yeah.
You know, like BJ's wholesale market.
Of course, yeah.
So there was a tree on sale, and we already have a tree at our house, but I thought, you know what would be really fun? The kids can have their tree, and then I can have my tree to decorate. So this is my gingerbread inspired tree. I got a bunch of ornaments, and Sunny came with me. We did like a last minute run to Michael's last night because I realized that I did not have enough on the tree.
Right.
So
this is a full-sized other tree.
Yes.
I love you, Heather Abraham. You're a riot. That's so cool.
So now we have two trees.
Right, but this is your tree.
That's my tree. Because the kids want to decorate their tree, which I will show you right now.
Okay.
So the kids, we just let them have at it. I was like, do whatever you want. Because normally I'm like, no, but that doesn't look good. You know, like there's part of me inside that like wants to fix it, and I didn't want to fix it. So I let they just had at it. So we had the Steelers game on. We helped them decorate the top layer too. It was a lot of fun. So now we have two decorated Christmas trees. Our elves also arrived. So they're causing some chaos too.
Oh yeah, the elves.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
You have to keep us posted on that.
Yeah.
You know what? It was wonderful. It seemed like a nice break.
It was a nice break.
Yeah, it was a good break.
It was a good break.
Wednesday night, though, we went to Casbah, which is the place that I keep saying I have to take you.
Because I've never been.
I know. So it's a big burrito group.
Yes,
Bill Fuller, Chef Bill Fuller, and this is the thing that I always order this because I can't get past it. It is the orecchiette pasta with chicken. It has sage in it, and it's this cream sauce. We were there with our friends Mike and Charlene, and they were up from South Carolina, and it was just a wonderful evening.
Don't you find, though, I would love to be that person who goes to a restaurant that they know and love and orders something different off the menu, but once you find your thing in a restaurant, it is so hard.
It's so hard
to go there and break from.
Because especially if someone else at the table orders the thing that you normally get, and then you've got that envy, like you're staring across.
And you're like,
table.
this is good, but
I love the orecchiette pasta.
That.
Oh, it's so rich and
How
creamy.
do you do that?
It's so good. I know. I'm not that person. I can't tell you how to do it. No, I always order the same thing. All right, now let's talk about Thanksgiving. So Gary made his corn souffle, which is based on a Rainier recipe, and I was in charge of the mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I mean, all it is butter and sour cream and heavy whipping cream.
But you got to be careful with your whip.
You can't overbeat them or they get gluey.
They get gluey.
Yeah, and the souffle, I will say this was delightful, what he was able to make. So we went to Aunt Pat and Uncle Fred's in Indiana, PA, and I want to show you the family photo here. My cousin.
See, you did it.
What?
You took a family photo.
I did. Well, we tried several different ways. So my cousins Chris and Joe. Chris lives in New Jersey, Joe in DC, and Chris's wife Karen. There's the beautiful table. There's the little foil-wrapped chocolate turkeys. Also, their daughters, Lydia and Ivy. You're going to see them again. They are the cutest. They are so cute. My aunt makes this wedding soup as one of the appetizer courses. It's always so good. And then I'll show you dessert. So she gets me.
Are those
she said,
2 slices?
It is, yes. You're very observant. There you can see Lydia and Ivy there, yeah. So everyone else was asked, do you want pumpkin pie or do you want this pumpkin cheesecake? Yeah. And everyone made a choice, and I was stammering around and stuttering because I knew what I wanted. I wanted a slice of both.
Right.
And my Aunt Pat totally gets me because she was like, I'll get your size of book, David.
How did you have room?
Oh, I'll make room.
That's the battle I think that so many of us have. You get down to like dessert and you almost have to wait. You almost have to wait a certain amount of time before you can.
There is a waiting period. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. But both of them were delicious. Big thank you to Aunt Pat and Uncle Fred. We had
That's
a wonderful time.
wonderful. It looks like so much fun.
And I have one more thing to add. It's actually a Marvin Minute, and it's based on the
Yay!
weekend. So Aunt Pat gave us a cat toy. She has 3 cats. They apparently were done with this toy. They were not interested in it at all because they explore outside sometimes. Marvin doesn't do that. So Marvin's
an
there are
inside
these
cat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like if he went outside, he would be like calling for an Uber to get me home. But anyway, these circus pants, these clown pants, they're crinkly. So the cat crawls in them and then they crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. And so Marvin at first was like, what is this? And then I looked over and just saw his tail sticking out.
There's a cat in your pants. What?
And then this is his new favorite spot. He just knows that it's for him. Like, I don't know, like he can watch what's going on, but also be hidden in his mind. So, and the crinkle part. Anyway, Marvin loves them. I'm happy to report.
I did not share this video with you because, as you know, the more that I share cat videos with you, the more my algorithm changes on Instagram.
Which I love.
But
I love that you're forced to watch cat videos.
I saw this video of stretching out your cat that they really like when you stretch them out.
Really, like a chiropractor?
Not like hard, obviously not hard, but like you just take their front paws and their back paws and you just kind of stretch them out and they just like really love it.
Well, Marvin kind of does that.
Sure,
Anyway.
yes. Don't knock over your coffee. You got very excited. Anyways, will you try it? Just take it front
but like
paws and
gently
just kind of stretch them out a little bit.
Yeah.
'Cause it like just elongates the stretch that they already do.
Okay.
Apparently they just like paralyze in it. They're like, ooh. They love it.
Really?
Try it. Please try it.
All right, I'll report back.
Maybe I'll send you the video if I can find it.
All right, I think send it because you know you want more cat videos in your feed. All right, let's talk about movies. We have some entertainment news to do. And you know what? Last weekend we talked all about Wicked.
Right.
This weekend it's all about Zootopia.
So I have to tell you, I did not go see this, but Rocco went with our neighbor friends last night to see Zootopia 2.
And what did Rocco think?
Well, Rocco said it was great, but you know, as a 6-year-old, that's about as.
Well, you know what?
He was talking more about the
though,
popcorn.
I want to know what he. Oh, okay. Well.
He was like, it was good. That's what we got. Good. It's fun. Okay, cool. But the mom, Molly.
We should have him do movie reviews. This could be fun.
Molly said it was fantastic, and she said that there was this one new song in it that was really good, really catchy. And I always love when there's a good animated film that the parents or grandparents can enjoy too, because it makes it so much more fun for you to be there.
Well,
you know?
and jokes that are layered in there
Right.
for the adults as
Right.
well. So it turned out Zootopia was the second biggest Thanksgiving opening of a movie ever. So it did quite well.
Like as far as animated movies go, or like just movies in general?
I don't know. It just said in the headline, biggest opening ever.
I would take it for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, in that special category, I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. But anyway, there is an arrival of a venomous snake that they have to deal with. And I saw that in the trailer.
Right.
And that's the part that would I mean, so Rocco was not bothered by the venomous snake.
No, because I think that, you know, if I'm following the storyline correctly, Zootopia is a place where all animals live together, but there is like a hierarchy of animals, and snakes have not lived in Zootopia for some time. And so the snake appears, and the snake is like, I have to get my family back to their home, Zootopia. Like they want the snakes back.
Okay.
So it's a
So it's
positive
not a scary
story.
venomous snake.
And and Officer Hops and Judy Hops and Nick Wilde, Officer Wilde, they're together, they're teaming up, and they're a funny duo.
I kind of want to see it.
The first one was great. The second one sounds amazing.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, something to check out.
All right, coming up on today's show, we are leading into food and family. And guess what? David recently discovered he's related to one of our favorite chefs. We're about to reveal the connection and cook a family sauce recipe with them just ahead.
But first, we're ready to rock around the Christmas tree. The PTL tree has officially rolled through our doors, and now it's standing tall and twinkling. And so Steve Neubauer there, we're taking it all in for a closer look coming up next.
Today is Monday, December 1st, the first day of December. It's here. Now we get to count down to the holidays. We're so excited to be with you today. Don't go anywhere. More PTL is coming up. 'Tis the season for poems. Are you ready for this one? Okay.
Go for it, Heather.
It's the morning the magic arrives, and wow, what a scene. The Neubauers are back with holiday shimmer and sheen.
So pour a little peppermint cheer and let the merriness begin, because the heart of the holidays is ready to sparkle again.
Our friend Steve Neubauer has brought the dazzle and glow. So Steve, tell us, what magic did you bring to the show? Did you like our poem?
I loved your poem. I've never been subject of a poem before.
There you go.
I will treasure that.
You know what? This tree
It's
is
so
spectacular.
beautiful.
You always do a great job. But you were pointing out something about the tree that we didn't even notice in the beginning. It's different colors.
It is different colors. This is an ombre pattern, and you'll see the tree starts, it's black on the bottom, and then it progressively gets lighter and gray till it gets white on the top.
It's beautiful.
So you'll see a lot of that. This has got LED lights on it, and you know, you get the tree put up, and this is in 3 sections, and you know, you have to fish with the cords. Well, this you don't. The power is actually in the center post. So once the center post goes together, it powers
It all
the next
powers up.
section
Oh, it makes
of
it
the
easy.
lights. So
It's really gorgeous and traditional. Seeing the red and the greens, it just feels like nostalgic Christmas.
all these years of coming, I turned 65 last week. So
Happy
so,
birthday!
So you know, I'll be more nostalgic as I'm getting closer to it. But yeah, so we really like this nostalgic, the look there. You're wondering, what do I have this
Yes,
in my
please
hand?
tell us, what is that?
We actually cheated. This is actually on the tree. So in addition to the ornaments, we used the garland in the shiny and the glittered balls to help accent the tree. And then we did with the matte green balls just to give the contrast.
And fill it in.
Some great stems. And of course, we love our ribbon.
Can I ask about the ribbon? Like,
Yeah.
did you tie all these bows, or do you buy them somewhere?
Like at Neubauer's?
Like at Neubauer's?
Yeah. Well, I would love to take credit.
Yeah.
I'll stand here and tell you I can tie this bow, but John, who has been with us for over 20 years, is the magician with the
Because they're
ribbon.
really, I mean, the artistry of just doing that alone adds so much to the tree.
It looks like are there 4 different kinds of ribbon?
There are 4 different kinds of ribbon.
Wow.
We're building our ribbon library year after year, so you can come and get the ones you like, and John will make them for tree topper to little bows here.
Wow.
I know in years past, you've talked about, like, when you put ornaments on, try to do like a triangle.
triangle.
Like, right?
Right.
I mean, why is that important? It just visually, it looks more complete.
Yeah, it does, and your eyes want you to see in a straight line. So if they're in a straight line, it's just not very visually appealing. So the triangles keeps the shape going, but you're not looking in parallel lines.
Yeah,
See,
okay.
for me, you always have to do this.
Yes.
Well, that works also.
Right?
That works
like you have
also.
to step back and be like, okay, wait, there's a hole.
Yeah.
Wait, and
But it looks-
I see triangle up here. with the
Right,
green
yeah. right.
bulbs.
Yeah, and wherever you go here. Oh, I'm going to go here and back
Here.
over here.
And right over here is
right,
another one.
Right.
But you said, because I was saying this is the first year that I've had a tree, my tree, that you could see all sides of it. And it is really hard when you don't have that wall to kind of block. And now you're working in triangles around the whole tree.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's you know, it's just a little patience. You get it under your belt a couple of times. It's pretty easy. to
Okay.
do.
Well, this is a great thing to model off
Beautiful.
of or aspire to. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that. Steve, don't go anywhere just yet, because we have a lot more holiday decor to show everybody.
Now that's right. Forget decking the halls. We are decking the entire studio. We'll show you how Neubauer's Flowers has turned our set into a winter wonderland, and how you can add the spirit of the season to your own home with some custom holiday flower arrangements. That's next.
All right, another poem. We've trimmed the tree and it's looking merry and bright for the holiday transformation. Oh, we're just taking flight.
And when it comes to festive flair, Steve Neubauer is our guy. He's back with more decor. Steve, do we look high or low or high? I guess that's the poem, high.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
There's going to be more of this to come. Don't worry.
right?
All right, we have some beautiful displays here, and you want to start with this
Yeah.
Yeah, we
lantern.
do.
Because, like, that would be, what a great gift.
Yeah, it's our holiday light bouquet, battery operated. You know,
Beautiful.
I still love regular candles, but this is the real world now. So
Yeah.
things are there. They're getting a little more creative. It comes with a 5-hour on, 19-hour off, so you turn it on the same time. It'll come on every day. So it's really good. And you know, we've gone artificial with the trees. I still like the fresh pine. You still like to have that scent
Right.
Yeah.
in your house. your pine cones, your ribbon, your berries, those things will go there. The flowers will come, and we use our spray mums and our carnations for that, but they can be replaced. So if you do that, this arrangement, you water
can
it,
just kinda
love it a
stick
little bit, you can keep it fresh all season.
That's wonderful. And tell us about this one.
Oh, our way in a manger, and it's the balsa wood. A lot of the things, you know, we keep talking about nostalgia. We're going back to this, and so this is really great scenery. The LED lights, you have really many possibilities.
What is this?
Yeah, this is myrtle. This is just it's a live foliage,
Okay.
and it's very flexible, so you can bend it and make it do whatever you want. So it's a tall, straight piece. And if you look, the wires here, they've tied that together.
Yeah, and if anyone's wondering what that is, 145.
144, right?
Okay.
And tell us about what is this? This is an unusual vase?
Yeah,
or
it's a silver. It's an old-fashioned silver tea box from the day.
Cute.
Really?
Yeah, and that actually is
beautiful.
silver. It actually is silver plated.
And you get to keep this. You could
get
use
to,
this
get
after
the container. Again, we got away from it for a while, but keepsakes are coming back.
Yeah.
So those things are all nice that you can use those year round.
Well, and I like the silver in the arrangement that ties it all together.
Again, these really beautiful bows.
This is another great gift.
Yeah.
And
All
let's
right.
talk about this one.
Tea with Santa.
There you go.
And everybody's drinking tea now, and maybe you don't want your kids drinking tea, but you can drink tea while you're with them. And the permanent berries, again, the regular berries are there. You know, with Marvin, with the cats, those are not super
This is much
advisable for having
safer.
around. That's much
Yeah.
safer.
Yeah.
Marvin would not, he might be interested in this, but he will not eat
I was
it.
going to say,
Yeah.
he'll play with it. He won't eat it.
Right,
And
exactly.
a really cute one down
And
here
it's just
too.
very traditional. It's a great area, entry table, small end table, just to have some color and freshness in
Yeah,
it.
and once again, the ribbon makes it. It puts
It's
it over
beautiful.
the top.
It does.
All right, we want to talk about the trees over by the sofa.
Yeah, these are really fun.
Yeah, those are our Santa trees.
They're so cute. It's a Santa hat.
It is a Santa hat.
Well, see, it took me a second to see that because I walked in and I was like, what's up at the top of the tree? And then I realized this is a Santa hat. So
It's
that's like,
so cute.
you know, it's folded over and the little ball at the top is sticking down there. Yeah.
I think it's somebody that got really creative after watching the Grinch trees the last couple
Right,
of
we've
years.
seen the Grinch trees, right?
It's a Grinch tree with
It's a Santa
an
hat.
accoutrement.
It's beautiful.
cool.
So it's there, and the lights, the red and the white lights, again, the LED lights, they do that. Just need a little bit of decoration with that.
Well, you've done such a wonderful job transforming our studio, but we also know that you've done a wonderful job transforming Neubauer's Flowers and Market House, and you have a big event coming up. Tell us what's happening.
Okay, well, this Saturday, I mean, we're all taking care of the kids this Saturday. We're going to be doing coffee and donuts. If you bring it, Toys for Tot, we have another local charity, Hope's House. Transitional things, their diapers and gently used toys, those things. And another one, hat I wear, I'm on the board of Fayette Friends of Animals in Uniontown. So we have an angel tree for our angels out at the shelter. So if you want to take a name and do some things there. Also, next Saturday, the 13th, we'll have Santa Claus there for photos as well, from 1 to 4.
It's so
It's
fun.
good you have him booked because he's very busy this time.
Very busy.
Yes.
It's hard to nail him down.
It's very tough.
Steve, thank you so much. As always, we want to thank Steve Neubauer and the rest of the team at Neubauer's Flowers and Market House, from twinkling trees to ribbons and festive touches just right.
So thank you for making our studio sparkle, and your work truly is out of sight. I
you
didn't
see-
realize that was a poem
Another
too.
poem.
Yes,
They just wanted to throw them in as much as possible.
They're out of control, our producers are.
All right, holiday shopping season has begun. So which shopper are you? Planner, procrastinator, or panic buyer?
Ooh.
Daisy took a friend downtown to chat all things budgets and gift buying strategy. And yes, Santa might be involved. Stay tuned for that.
And something very strange happened over the holiday weekend. The final season of Stranger Things dropped on Netflix, and fans turned out in a very big way. We're diving into the upside down in today's Pop Talk Live.
And some snow is on the way. And while it might add to the seasonal spirit and cheer, we want to make sure that we're safe too. So Ron is timing everything out for us. That's coming up next.
And good morning. We do have snow on the way. It'll be here in less than 24 hours. Some big totals being possible, including in the Pittsburgh area, 2 to 4 inches of snow. One of the new things that we're going to really try to do over the season is talk probabilities with you when it comes to snow. So the darker the color, this top green right there, that's your chance, really kind of a 3/4 chance of hitting 4 inches of snow. So it's not a sure thing, but it will be possible, including parts of Allegheny County that could potentially see 4 inches of snow falling tomorrow. Most places are going to be easily seeing 2 inches of snow with probabilities that we're looking at. So snow begins around 2 o'clock. Snow rates could be pretty high at times. School delays, expect to see a number of those tomorrow as the snow's coming in. 29 your temperature right now. No school delays today. High temperature into the mid-30s. We stay cool over the next week. All right, David and Heather have moved over to the PTL kitchen. Hey guys, what's cooking?
Ron, we are getting you ready to make a family sauce. Not my family, but maybe David's family.
Yep, that's right. We have uncovered a family secret. We're going to tell you all about it when PTL comes right back.
The holidays are all about gathering with the people we love, and let's be honest, so much of that happens in the kitchen or around the table. Recipes become more than dishes. There's stories, traditions, and little ways we keep our loved ones close.
So today we're cooking up a recipe that's especially meaningful to Chef Doug Heilman's family. But first, and speaking of family, we have to talk about this. We just discovered something. Doug and I are actually related.
This is so cool.
I had no idea.
Well, and a viewer wrote in and said, like, could you be related? Because my mother's maiden name was Heilman,
right?
Spelled the same way as you. And we both are from Armstrong County. And it turns out you did the research.
I heard that question on the Friday Free-for-All, and I've been using a family search kind of app, and I searched your mom, relation to me, and we are 5th cousin. Our great grandfathers were brothers.
Our great grandfathers were brothers.
Yes.
So we are related. So so we also decided to do a side by side just to see whether we look like we're related.
I see it.
Do you?
I do.
I mean, if I see it.
I do. Look at your foreheads. They're the same size.
Okay, we have matching foreheads.
Wow,
You're right.
that's great.
Heilman foreheads. That's
All right,
what we have.
well, there we go.
Yes.
I see it. I do. I see the slight resemblance.
All right, cuz, what are we cooking up today?
Well, I love that. We're still going to stay in the realm of family, but this is a recipe from my in-laws. My late mother-in-law, Sandy. She grew up in Bloomfield. Her family was Pronio, total Italian family. And when she wasn't cooking, they'd go to Del's.
Right, that's what you. Right.
That's what you do.
I went to high school with the Dells.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, the Del Pizzo family, they're great.
Yeah.
But this is her, whether you call it Sunday sauce, Sunday gravy. This is her recipe, and I was asked a few years ago to start making it for the family. So I'm going to show everybody how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you have
so what do you have going?
Yeah, so right now, first off, I have a couple aromatics, a little onion and garlic and tomato paste. And I don't know if our viewers can tell, but we've really rusted this up. Like we put the tomato paste in, get it nice and brown.
And is that because of the acid in the tomato paste? Or why do we do that?
It adds an additional like cooked flavor, right? Not so raw. And then from there, Heather, do you want to help me with a couple things?
Sure.
We're going to toss in a little Italian seasoning. This was in Sandy's recipe. This is just an Italian blend of seasoning.
Dried blend.
Yeah, dried blend. And a bit of sugar, which just helps kind of round out flavor.
All of this or just a pinch?
All of it, actually. We're going to make a good batch here.
I always heard the sugar like cuts acid.
Well, I think it doesn't necessarily make it more basic, but it does sort of help mellow the flavor.
Okay.
There is a little secret hack, David. If somebody wants to cut the acid, they could add just a pinch of baking soda. That will actually bring down the pH of the sauce.
The science.
I don't do that, but now here's another trick. I always buy tomatoes. The San Marzano style is just a particular style, but that do not get packed with calcium chloride. That is an additive that some manufacturers add to keep their tomatoes to stay whole, and we don't want that. So I get whole plum tomatoes, and then I take the lid off and I cut them like this. But these are just tomatoes and salt.
I've never seen this trick before.
It's a nice little hack too.
Oh my gosh, that's
We're gonna add this guy in.
Okay.
Yep. Make sure we
do
don't
that.
splatter anybody.
That's great.
And then the other trick for these, of course, is you always want to swill out the can. So we want to get enough water in here, almost to the top, so that we don't waste any of that.
Because the goodness is still in the can.
We're going to cook this for like 2 to 3 hours, preferably.
And this is also the tomato paste
Tomato
can?
paste can. So I just swilled both of those out. And then let's say that was going for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Then we would add what I consider like the key ingredient to Sandy's sauce. And this is stick pepperoni.
Get out! Wow.
Yeah, it comes, this is, I get all of this down at Penn Mac. This comes in a really long stick. The brand here is Ezzo.
Okay.
And you want to take the, what do we call it? The
wrapper
casing
off,
off,
the
right?
casing, yeah.
And we want about 8 ounces for this amount of sauce. So I like to cut it pretty thick because it's also like your meat component. And we're going to throw all that in.
I have never heard this. This is
gosh.
amazing. My husband would love this. He loves salamis and pepperonis and all that.
All right, we're
All right,
going to.
so how long total?
Simmer for a minimum of an hour, but I usually let it go uncovered for 2 to 3. You want a little evaporation. We
Okay.
didn't add any salt yet either, but when we're done simmering, we take it off the heat. We add locatelli romano, which is very salty. And you guys, you're ready to serve up. We did some rigatoni earlier. We kind of serve it with whatever pasta shape you like.
Okay.
I like to do the rigatoni a couple minutes underdone and add a little sauce to it to finish. Heather, you got it going on. And
Yeah,
David, in front of you, we have a little extra cheese if you want to put on top.
We love cheese.
Yeah. Dig
All right,
in.
we gotta give this a bite before we have to go to
Please
break.
do.
Oh, and the pepperoni got nice and soft
It
too.
does. All of the goodness from the pepperoni goes into the sauce.
Oh, this is great.
This is so good,
That's a
dog.
winner. We had it last night for dinner. I love it.
So good.
It is fantastic. And for more recipes and cooking tips from my cousin Doug, you can check out his website, Doug Cooking, and his podcast, The Pittsburgh Dish.
I'm digging back into this. We have a link to all of that on our website.
Okay, when it comes to holiday shopping, are you the early bird or are you a last-minute legend? Daisy hit the streets with the folks from Clearview Federal Credit Union to find out how Pittsburgh does their holiday shopping. See if you can relate to this. That's coming up next. All right, you survived Black Friday, slayed Small Business Saturday, and now you are in the throes of Cyber Monday.
It's a lot of money to spend, plenty of ways to save though, but how do you strategize your holiday shopping? Daisy took to the streets of downtown Pittsburgh to find out, and she brought along some professional help.
The holidays are here, and that also means the shopping season. So I decided to stop by Clearview Federal Credit Union and meet up with Brandon Beach, aka Clearview Santa, to hit the streets and find out, how do you do your holiday shopping?
Yeah, that's right. We're curious to see how you budget, save, and spend through the holiday season to pull it off, right? So let's hit the streets and let's learn some tips. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you a planner? Are you a deal seeker? Or are you a last-minute legend?
All three. So I plan my budget up front, then I hunt for the deals, and then I buy it all last minute when I get the money.
We're curious to learn what type of holiday shopper you are. Are you a planner? Are you a deal seeker? Or are you a last-minute legend?
I'm a deal seeker. Being a college student, saving is really important, so I definitely try to go out of my way for that.
Nice.
I'm a little bit of last minute and deal seeking because 90% of the time I'm like waiting until I have money from other people.
Oh, I'm a last minute legend for sure.
I'd have to agree, I'm a last minute legend.
I am a last minute legend. I give my wife all the money and she does all the shopping.
Are you the one that sets the budget in the house though?
No.
Just give her full reign.
Yeah.
My kind of hubby, I'm sure that's.
She's pretty good though.
Are you a planner? Are you a deal seeker? Or are you a last-minute legend?
I would say a planner for sure. I would also have to say a planner.
And how exactly do you plan? Do you create a list? Do you, have an app that you kind of organize everything in?
I actually have an app. It's called Go Wish, and I can make a list for everybody.
Ooh, I think I like that idea for all you planners out there, right?
Absolutely.
We got a great tip.
Last minute legend for sure.
How about you?
Yep, last minute legend.
Yep. It's a popular thing, but of course, do you guys have a budget at all while you're, even though you're getting the gifts last minute, but do you at least think about or set aside money for it?
Yeah, I set aside money, but it always seems to go over.
We're with Lalio and Nina, and we're curious to ask you, what type of holiday shopper are you? Are you a planner? Are you a deal seeker? Or are you a last-minute legend?
I shop daily, and it's a problem.
How about you, Nina?
I feel like I just browse around, and for the thing that kind of pops up to me, and I'm like, it feels like it would have some sort of sentimental value.
So you basically just wait until the week of Christmas or the night before. When is it?
Well, sometimes the night before. It depends how I feel.
Me, I front load it throughout the year. If something strikes me, I grab it. I throw it in the pile, and
That is a great thing. So you are a planner, like a year-long planner.
Would that be a planner?
I would say
I think you're a planner.
I spur of the moment. Like if I see it, I'm there.
Got to grab it.
Got to grab it now.
I kind of like that a lot. Well, Brandon, there's a lot of great shoppers out there, but I feel like a lot of last-minute shoppers. How about you?
I'm in the same boat. I am a last-minute legend, and but I get the job done. You know, I make sure I get good gifts, you know, for my friends and family, and you know, that's what matters most.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know for me, I am totally a list person. I even have an app for my list, so that's how I roll. But yeah, it was great hanging out with you today.
Right back at you. And if you're looking for a financial partner to get you through the holidays, definitely check out Clearview Federal Credit Union. We opened a new location down in Market Square. We have all the tools and resources to get you through the holidays, so definitely check us out.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So now I need to know, are you a planner or are you a procrastinator?
Well, I'm a list maker. I definitely am a list maker, but I think I'm kind of a last minute person. I have the two most important gifts already ordered.
For me.
One is for you, and one is for Gary, yes.
It's like I'm basically married.
But you know what?
I already have yours.
Well, yeah, you're way ahead of the ball.
Yeah.
You're always thinking. Yeah.
I love it. For more information on making your money work smarter with Clearview Federal Credit Union, visit our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com. We'll have the link for you there.
I love your excitement.
I'm so excited. Oh, baby, Hollywood is growing and so is the baby buzz. Several celebs shared big news, and there's a sweet Pittsburgh connection. We'll explain in Pop Talk Live next. From Stranger Things to celebrity baby news, so much happened over the long weekend.
Melanie from 100.7 Stars, The Bubba Show is here to get us caught up. Melanie, we have a lot to get to, and we want to start with heading to the Upside Down.
Ooh.
Oh, look at you, David. Oh. Okay, I love it. So yeah, Stranger Things on Thanksgiving Eve debuted the first 4 episodes of this last season, and Netflix actually crashed. It crashed for me. I couldn't get on for a whole 9 minutes because everyone was trying to get on to watch those 4 episodes. And let me tell you, the last episode, what was episode 4, was absolutely electric, but you're going to get other ones now. So Christmas Day, 3 more will drop, and then on New Year's Eve, the last episode ever in this series will air, and the ratings have been through the roof for Stranger Things. I'm obsessed. I could talk about this all day. You guys don't have enough time, so yeah, ask any questions that you would like.
Okay, I actually haven't watched this latest season yet, and I'm really excited to check it out. I love the series. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and in fact, they've started to invade Build-A-Bear too. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so listen to this. So if you go to the Build-A-Bear website, especially today on Cyber Monday, you can punch in the search bar Stranger Things. It'll take you to another site called Bear Cave. And there you can actually see, yep, you're looking at it right now. That is an outfit that 11 Millie Bobby Bon Jovi wears. And the little Bear Fire Club shirt, you can actually build a Demogorgon. And they have all of these Stranger Things clothing. So whether you're a young kid who loves Stranger Things, or more adult, you can build yourself a bear now on Build-A-Bear. Get them.
You know what? I feel like we now know what we need to get Melanie for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's become
if
totally
Bubba is
clear
listening,
at this point.
I think he knows.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Pat McAfee and his wife and some personal news.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wife Samantha really put a great post on her Instagram account, and then Pat, of course, collaborated with it. So they had a baby girl, Mackenzie, in 2023, but this second baby, a baby boy, is now due June of 2026. But Samantha was very open and honest and said that IVF journey has been tough. It really beat her down, beat her emotionally down, her body down, but she gave a very positive comment and said to any of the women out there struggling, this too shall pass. Have faith, have hope. You too can conceive. So baby number 2 for them, it's a boy, will be next year in June of 2026 to join their older daughter. Yeah.
Thinking about them. Yeah.
And it's fantastic. Sharing that story helps so many other people too.
It really does. And let's talk about former Pirate Cole Tucker.
Yeah, so another happy baby news story. So of course he goes with, I shouldn't say go steady. Oh my gosh, I'm dating myself. He's dating or talking. No, he's married to Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical, and they have a son, but that son was born in 2024. Now, we don't know the gender of this baby, but over the weekend, she was on her Instagram account, and you could see right there holding Cole's hand, saying that motherhood is so tough, what our bodies go through. It's incredible what they can do. They're very private. Like I said, they do have a son, but this wild ride of labor, she said, happened, and a big shout out to them, and they have another baby as of this weekend.
That's wonderful. Wonderful news. I love some good baby news.
Exactly. Nice way to start the Monday for us, Melanie. All right, and we're going to go to Build-A-Bear and get you one of those. All right.
I would love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Mel.
We want to thank Melanie of 100.7 Star for joining us on Mondays for Pop Talk Live.
We'll be right back with a check on our forecast.
Plus a look ahead to what we're working on for tomorrow's show.
Temperatures back up near right at 30 degrees. Our wind chills are down into the 20s, though, so just be aware of that. Here's your forecast today. I have us at 34 for your high. You see the blue box right there? That's the snow heading our way. I'm looking at 2 to 4 inches, fairly widespread across our region. Some areas, especially the further north you go, you might see even a little bit more than that when it comes to snow. We stay cool all week long, guys, and highest temperatures tomorrow just at around 35 degrees.
All right, so definitely be aware of this for your morning commute tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be, that's where the big impact is going to be.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks, Ron.
All right, thanks, Ron.
Well, snow makes us think of Christmas, and we know the perfect gift.
Giving to the 72nd annual KDKA Free Care Fund Telethon. The Free Care Fund at UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh ensures that no child is ever denied medical care, regardless of their family's ability to pay. And it's your generous donations that fund this every year and keep it going.
As someone who has been at Children's a lot lately, and I know that we all are very familiar with the facility, they do such an incredible job. The compassion. Frankie actually said to one of the nurses, "Is it a requirement for everybody to be nice here?" Because they are just so wonderful. They're all so wonderful.
That says something about them for sure.
Mark your calendar for December 18th. That's a Thursday from 3 until 8 p.m. and join us for this wonderful holiday tradition that helps thousands of local families every year.
We love it.
Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. We are diving into a viral TikTok trend for Taste It Tuesday. Here's a hint. It involves red wine and ice cream.
How could you lose?
Right.
And then we're turning up the heat in the PTL kitchen, or are we? We're learning all about induction cooking, what that is, how it works, and why the winter season could be the perfect time to try it out.
And Daisy is heading out to a holiday market where all the makers are kids. She's showcasing incredible talent, adorable gifts, and big holiday spirit. That and more tomorrow at 9 on KDKA, and again at 1 on KDKA+. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
We will see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, beware of the snow, keep it here on KDKA for all the updates, and make it a great day, Pittsburgh.